Hello everyone, I am Saket Bansal. I am Agile and Project Management Trainer. And today I am talking about how to use AI tools for our project management related activities. Today I am focusing on creating high-level project plan using ChatGPT. You can use some other tool as well, but I am using this tool because I am familiar with it. I have a case study. We will create various aspects of project plans using that particular tool and the case study. Many times you go for interviews and you get a case study. Probably you can solve many of those case studies using ChatGPT in today's world. Yes, AI is just a tool. You need to add more information to it. You need to make some decisions and adjustments. So see it from the perspective. In this particular session, I want to do many things. So give you an idea. Let me share what is planned here. So I plan to do things like identify stakeholder for a given case studies, identifying skills needed for the given case studies, the project kickoff meeting agenda and the content outline. I would like to create identification of a work breakdown structure for a given case study, high level product schedule, a project schedule, rather a communication plan, or a risk management identification, what kind of tools we can use directly. So a lot of things related to project management plan I want to do using AI tool. And we can also explore how, what if you want to do this particular work in the agile context. So the first we will focus on predictive lifecycle style, then we go into agile possible variant. Now, before I get into the details, let's see the case study first. So it's a Word document. You can find in the video description a link of our social media page where you can download it. So there is a project description, like you have someone approaching your company to create a website for their career counseling company. So one of the career counseling company, ABC Career, is seeking to develop a web-based platform for showcasing their services and offering to the market. The company has been in the education consulting business for more than 10 years, but currently has a basic website and minimum visitors engagement. And the objective of the projects are to generate leads for career counseling sessions. That's what they want to do. Attend educational partner to augment various learning experience for children. Like people can come and say, we are doing this, and they can do in partnership with them. Educate the community about the wide range of array of career options available. So just creating awareness. So that's a high level, super level project description. Then we get into client details. So we have a company named ABC Career. Contact person is there. There is a Geeta Singh, and the client aim to revamp their online presence with the time frame of 3 to 6 months. With a dedicated team of 5 people, they are open to a time and material contract, but required a high level estimate and cap on spending. Yeah, so they need to have some understanding even if you go for time and material contract. Based on various discussion, this is the solution visibility right now we have. So the project involved upgrading the website with enhanced features and capabilities. So you need to have information pages to talk about product offering and company information, blog pages to host educational content and support search engine optimization and drive traffic to the site, lead capturing thing, a feature to capture lead and potential customer information, session scheduling, people can schedule one-on-one session, e-learning integration, user interface should be a good user-friendly, responsive design, SEO optimization, social media integration, and analytical implementation. So this is like a high-level conversation we had, and this is the solution we want to propose. Now, project scope, development, the solution, frequent feedback collection, the client from the client, continuous progress reporting, the solution should be deployed, hand over to the support team. They will take care of it later on, testing and doing overall quality assurance, training sessions for the client, post-deployment support at some extent level, and performance measurement of the work which we have done. Clearly out of scope, we don't want to do a content creation for them. So we are saying this is a part, not part of the scope. So we'll deliver the solution, we will deliver the website, and we will deliver the training document. So this information is with us. Now we are saying development approaches. So the client has expressed preference to an incremental development approach. This strategy is to prioritize and make things available something in the beginning. So they are saying, let's go with information pages and blog pages first. Then we will have a lead generation mechanism to support our website and local presence. And finally, we will have e-learning modules. So they can say these are 3 high-level releases which they are expecting from us. So this is the information we have with us in the form of case study. Now it's our time to start creating project management plan from this information. So the idea here is whatever 2-pager, 3-pager, or a 1-pager information you get from your request for proposal space or from your contract, from any document, how do you use that particular information to convert them into various project management related information or aspects? That's what we are exploring in this particular conversation. So let's start with identification of stakeholders. So time to start using the system now, or a ChatGPT now. So I go here, I first upload this document and I say, this is the document which is an area of concern, yeah, or area of focus. So I upload the website for EDU, the Word document, and I ask the prompt, identify high level stakeholders for this project. Yeah, let's see what we get. So I'm doing it along with you. So they are saying the ABC client, development team, support team, SEO and social media specialist, content creators, if involved, although we are this is out of scope, but we should be connecting with them, quality assurance team, project manager, education partner, potential customers and visitors. So I would say that yes, it is not very comprehensive. They don't know about our organization process as set. We may have compliance group, audit group, some other people also. But based on whatever information we have given, this particular content has prepared a good stakeholder register or a stakeholder content for me. I can use this information. If I want to improve my future interaction, I can take this out, update it, and save in the same document, and then use it subsequently. Then I can prepare the project management plan in a better way. But as of now, I'm just directly going with the same source information. So this is how you can identify first level of stakeholders, high level role or a group based stakeholders using the prompt identifying stakeholder for this particular project. I hope you are finding it insightful, especially the people like content creator and educational partners. They may not come up in your mind without thinking little deep about it. Okay, so after doing this, I probably go to the second question. Uh, Identify the skills needed for this project, or maybe say make a list of the skills needed for this project. I can ask how many team members are needed and what are their roles and responsibility, but that will be very specific and probably not produce a result. So better I or desired result. It will give something, but I focus on what all skills probably I need based on the content what you see here. So project management skills, I understand that's a little generic. Web development skills, okay. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, some amount of web development skills. Yeah, we need to figure out which all will be needed, but yes, some input is coming. UI, UX design skill, okay. SEO and digital marketing skills, because there is a stress on creating content discoverable. Content creation skill, if applicable, some amount, because we are saying content creation is out. Website quality assurance and testing skills, technical support skills for the future deployment and support, and communication and collaboration that may go along with the project management, problem and designing skills, legal and compliance skills if there is something related to privacy and security, and all this. So what I can possibly do, I can list down all the skills, I can identify which are really relevant for me, and probably I can map the project team role who are expected to have these skills. And after updating that document, I can also ask, okay, create a role and responsibility using this particular information. So it gives you a decent information related to skill. There are many things which were not mentioned in the document which are coming out based on the aggregation of various logics which ChatGPT is applying. So I can identify the skill set needed. Maybe with this information only, I ask the ChatGPT the third thing. Can you make a project kickoff meeting agenda or a content outline for a presentation for project kickoff meeting? Let's see. Prepare the presentation outline for the project kickoff meeting. Let's see what it tells. So presentation, welcome, introduction, meeting and the agenda overview, background, yeah, project objectives and goal, some scope of work, key deliverables, timelines. So these all sections should be there. Now, if whatever section is missing, or if I don't know, I can ask the ChatGPT to start filling that. Yeah, so this is how I can probably get a first level of a kickoff meeting presentation as well. So I can extract some stakeholder group. I can extract the team skills needed. I can identify the high level of kickoff meeting. Let's talk about scope. Let me ask the prompt. Do we have, you can say, a work breakdown structure? So create maybe a 4 level. I can explain that. Yeah. Work breakdown structure for this project. So we can also create a WBS, yeah, for this particular thing. And level 1, project initiation thing, level 2, so 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, they are saying. And then you can say there could be probably a level 3 and level 4. Finally, it may come. So I can also ask that just prepare a work breakdown structure and give the freedom to the AI tool to find out how they want to do it. I probably will do that after this. Let's try it out. Generic work breakdown structure rather than specifying to a 4 level one, which probably may give more freedom to the tool to do it. So they are like, the tool is using the naming convention, so we know how deep we have to go because they are not graphically presenting it, but this is something is there. I can also play with it. If I don't like the task oriented or phase oriented work breakdown structure, I can say create deliverable oriented work breakdown structure. So probably not project planning and all. So let's talk about deliverable and then go into the details. So let's see how the deliverable oriented work breakdown structure comes in. So major deliverables are listed, and then you have each major deliverable has a sub deliverables of it. Now, if I really want to play with it, I can take this, update the document, and update the work breakdown structure, which I'm not liking, or adding things, and that can make the case study better and rest of the documents can improve. So that's a generic thing which we can use at all the places. So this is how you can see the work breakdown structure emerging. I can ask, prepare a high level project schedule or milestones for this project. So let's see, project duration, start date, end date. Okay, it's keeping it blank. Yeah, but I can say I can put a date range. So now I see this is going a little off track. Yeah, because we had an input that we have a 3 releases to make, but looks like this got little confused now, and it is not including my 3 releases output. So I can't just blindly follow whatever it is saying. Then I probably modify the prompt. Prepare the schedule considering the 3 releases and timeline mentioned in the document. Yeah, so this is time I have to give a little deviation, and I can't just follow what this tool is saying. So probably the chat GPT decided to read the document again, and then it came up with the little changes, which looks great now. And it is saying, we are focusing on 3 releases, and we are using the release core component. They are saying month 1 to month 2. where we will do project kickoff requirement and other things, and we will release the information page and blog section. That's what they are proposing here. Second one is more about lead generation system, and third one is about the e-learning component. Yeah, so we need to play, and if we keep updating this document, then we can get a better answer. So that's anyway is the important area. Now, after working on project schedule, WBS, and let's focus on communication plan, we can say, okay, what if I ask the ChatGPT about prepare a communication plan? So what I am basically finding here in useful is, especially if you don't have very established organization process assets, and you end up doing things a lot of from the scratch, or sometimes you don't do all these things, then such kind of prompts and high level information can help you in getting started fast with your project management activity. So nicely it is mentioning what could be a communication goal, what are the possible methods and tools you can use, what kind of meetings you can use. Like, definitely you need to have your own update on it, who should be responsible for communication and overall. And yeah, I need to update it. I can't just follow the chat GPT instruction, but it is giving me feedback mechanism, escalation process, review and update, helping me to understand and that, okay, what all possibly I need to consider when I'm focusing on communication management plan. So you can get this also here. If I ask, tell me some of the risk associated with this project, you know, identify risks in this project. Let's see. So that may also come here. So scope creep, little generic risk, technology challenges, okay, resource availability, budget overrun, timeline delays. I think they are little generic risk. Yeah, quality issues, communication gap. Yeah, now I start getting a little specific. Technical limitations or failures, security vulnerabilities, user acceptance, dependencies on the vendors, change in the need of the client, team dynamics, performance and scalability concerns. So as we go down, I think I got a little more specific risk. Initially, the scope timelines were a little generic, but again, these lists help us in playing with these content, and then I can really update it. I can even ask, yeah, can you do your probability and impact analysis of these risks? So again, they don't know our context. They don't know that the tool is not aware of the business thing, but it gives a generic aspects which we probably need to really update later on. But yes, we can get a one kind of input based on probability and impact, and we can say, okay, they are generically scope creep, high probability, high impact, medium probability, and technological challenges, resource availability. So some kind of judgment is also coming in the form of probability and impact. Yeah, and there is a little bit rational around it. So I can prepare a risk register, add in that particular document and update, and then probably it can help me in working with this in more better way. Yeah. Now I may ask that, okay, I got little sufficient understanding, and the whole idea is I should be preparing this project management plan along with copying this content and refactoring it in parallel. But in the video here, I'm not showing it because it will just increase the duration of this particular video content. Now, after having risk identified and impact analysis done, I probably ask that, can you suggest some off-the-shelf tools? Now, what all tools and licenses I probably need? Yeah. So suggest some of the self tools or components useful for this project. Now this is little specific question which requires a little bit intelligence and analysis of what is available in the market, but I can ask and probably get some ideas based on what we have mentioned here. So project management and collaboration, yes, we can definitely use some Jira, Asana, Trello, Slack. Those all are okay. But I'm more focusing on, okay, to Bootstrap or a Material UI, CMS, WordPress, okay, Drupal, Shopify or WooCommerce in case of lead generation, HubSpot for Salesforce, Moodle or a Moodle for e-learning, okay, That's interesting. And SEO, Google Analytics, SAMrush, so Jira for quality thing, and hosting, AWS or Google Cloud Platform. So you can see, if I'm new to this particular website stuff, this is a good information for me. And this is coming based on what I'm doing. I can definitely do a little bit research and find out what solution I want to propose, but this is a good starting point for my first level of project management plan or my project kickoff meeting, so I can get some off the shelf tool recommendations as well. Yeah, so this can come. Now I can also talk about what could be the success criteria for this particular project. So I can say identify success criteria for this project. Let's see, yeah, what kind of success criteria it shows me. It is saying that it will do a smart success criteria. Okay, on time delivery, budget adherence, yeah, technical generic, yeah, technical performance, quality and compliance. Okay, little bit user satisfaction and engagement, SEO and online visibility. That seems to be specific one. E-learning module utilization. Okay. Uses of tool. Really people spending time on the site. Lead generation and conversion. Okay. Interesting. That looks like a little insightful success criteria. Scalability and maintenance and stakeholder satisfaction. So I would say that the first few one were very generic, on time delivery, budget and all, but later on we got little specific success criteria as well. I can ask, suggest some quality metrics for this project. Yeah, so what kind of metrics I should be tracking? I should be identifying them, and I can say, okay, let's see. So code quality metrics, okay, good, starting. Performance metrics, page loading and all. Usability metrics is, and security. Okay, they are like initially one are quite specific. Quality assurance, content quality probably will be out of scope. I need to see what should I do with that. But yeah, there is a matrix explained, and we can say, okay, this all is useful. Customer satisfaction. So a lot of output and outcome oriented metrics is, yeah, that's a good input here. And yeah. Okay, yeah. So these matrices are majorly outcome and quality matrices. So again, you can use your one, but this is also a good information. Now, if I want to do this project in the agile way, and I may say, okay, create a first level of user stories for me. So I can say, if I want to use agile or a scrum way of work, create first level product backlog for this project. So let's see what we get. So now the mode changed to Scrum, and there are some Epic core functionality, core website functionality, which has a user story. Then there is Epic 2 blog integration, which has some user stories coming in. We have an Epic 3 lead generation system. We have an e-learning system. We have a user account and authentication, not mentioned clearly in the requirement, but it got added. Looks like it was needed. SEO and analytics, UI UX design, probably we see, yeah, is it a separate Epic or testing and quality assurance? I probably need to see little critically because they don't see a user oriented thing. So I would say they are more like an enabler. UI UX design, testing and quality assurance and deployment or hosting, I probably convert them into technical items. But yes, we get some set of epics and user stories created by using this, and it is mentioning, these things are living document and they will evolve over time. So again, I'm not saying that we should use as it is, but it gives a good understanding of it. I can also ask, create user persona for this project. Let's see. So if it gives us one or two persona, the aspiring professionals, okay, yeah, it is giving some persona. And if these personas are not matching with my real expectation, I can edit the document. If they are matching it, then it's good. Yeah, so we can also see career manager, career changer, the educator. These all are the possible personas which are here. Yeah, so we can say how a career changer, or I would say how the aspiring professional create a user journey map for the aspiring professional. I can do that also. Yeah. Now, if I have added the aspiring professional in the doc, probably that would have made the life easy. But let's see if they can, this tool can handle it. I don't know. I have not tested this thing before, but let's see. Looks like it was a little heavy, but okay, something is coming up. So creating a user journey map for persona involve outlines for interaction. Okay. How discover awareness, search engine, okay, first step. Thoughts and feeling, okay, empathy mapping at that particular step. Great, yeah, so we get a possible journey steps which a particular user persona will go through it. So if you are using Agile, we can focus on user persona, user journey map, and user stories, and definitely keep enhancing these things in our system. Yeah. So pretty advanced, insightful inputs. And I think it all depends upon our prompts, and as well as updating the prompts if you are not getting the desired result. It can make the things fast. That's the only thing. You need to ask that you need to create a user journey map. Then only this will come up with these kind of stuff. So we can have a user journey map also coming from this particular thing. I can also say create a release plan using Scrum for 3 releases. Yeah, using Scrum and user stories. So the 3 releases which we have in this document, if we have divided into a product backlog, I'm asking that can you make a little bit of release plan using those particular thing. If I would, if I do the update of a product backlog inside it, then this process could have been a little easier for the ChatGPT as well. But in the absence of that, still it is mentioning, you know, you can have a release. There could be a goal of the release. These are the key user stories, and this is an expected outcome. Then you can have a second release which could have these kind of user story, these kind of expected outcome, and so on and so forth. So a structure to think, a template to put your ideas are available, and you can play with it and improve the understanding of the AI as well by feeding back your insight in the form of documents. So my take here is, yes, we can do many things using the AI powered tools. And whatever I have done, basically it's a work of document analysis. It's a tool where we analyze a particular document which has a requirement or some pointers, and we try to extract various aspects of project management. So yes, we can do a good amount of document analysis, and we can prepare various artifact, project management plan, risk register using AI tools like ChatGPT. If you are using ChatGPT or some other tool for creating document analysis and powering your project management, please share your ideas in the comment section, because it will help us as well as other professionals to make best use of AI for their project management related work.